Hello friends, it's that time again, that time of the week when I tell you how interesting or not interesting my week was. So, yeah, first things first, I found this package while I was cleaning my room today, and, this is a box that contained cookies, specifically Christmas cookies that I had been planning on sending to one of my good friends. However, clearly I forgot to actually mail it, and it's just been sitting in my room for however long now. So I sent my friend an email and was like, it's kind of like several months past Christmas at this point. Is it okay if I, open the package up to see if the cookies are still good? He was like, yeah, sure, go for it, have fun, whatever. So, I did. I think I used like half a roll of saran wrap wrapping these things. And they're gingerbread cookies. Me and my host sister decorated them. They're still good. They actually, I think they might possibly be better than they were at Christmas time, so yum, Christmas cookies in April. I'm still chewing. Okay. Oh, hello, Blitzy. It's nice to see you too. Can I help you with something? Here, come here. Come here. This is my host sister's cat. Sometimes she's friendly, sometimes she's not. And when she's bored, she will be very disruptive and sit on, like, everything. So, yeah. My internship last week, yeah, it was pretty darn awesome. Like, it was really, really good. Okay, are you going now? No? You're just gonna take up space on my camera here? Okay, cool. Oh, there you go. Now you're going. Anyway, I never actually got to fly, just because things ended up being too busy the day we had been planning to go flying. Just things ended up being kind of crazy, and then we didn't have time for it after that. So yeah, what happened was there was this one plane, and somebody had bought it, and I guess they just decided they wanted new engines or motors installed on it or something. So that's what we were doing for the majority of the week, was installing new motors on this plane. It took us till Wednesday to finish that, and it was really, really cool. And then, but there were also a couple of other airplanes in the hangar. There was one, I'm not sure why, but they were restoring it. So it was like completely gutted, like it was just the frame of the airplane. It looked pretty cool. So there were a couple times when we had nothing to do, so I would just like go sit in like the back part of this plane, but they couldn't find me because I was just like hanging out in the back of this airplane. And then there was this other plane where apparently they had like just installed a new propeller on it when the guy who owned the plane accidentally drove it through like a giant hole. Like there was a hole in the ground, and he drove through it, and so the front of the plane went bonk and hit the ground, and so the propeller broke right after they had just installed the new one. So that was one of the other planes in the workshop, but we didn't do any work on those two because, like I said, we were mostly focusing on the new engines because that needed to be done fairly quickly. And then after we finished that, we spent the last 2 days working on this other plane. I'm not 100% sure what was going on with this plane. I think there was like something wrong with like the pressure in the engine, and then it just kind of turned into like a general a general tune-up. I ended up getting dirty quite a lot, which, if you know me, that's not a problem. I had a lot of fun with it. Okay, it wasn't that much, but there was this particular incident. They were expecting me to be there. I told you about that in the previous video, I think, where the guy who helped me to organize everything, he gave me a tour of the airport and introduced me to the guys and so forth and so on. So they knew I was supposed to be there. But there was this other intern who just kind of showed up on Monday. Like, nobody knew he was going to be there. He just came, and they weren't really sure what to do with him for a while. So at one point, the two of us were like buffing this piece that goes on the propeller, like a cap for the propeller, kind of. It goes on the front. It's this big shiny thing. And we were buffing it, and he was holding the thing, and I was holding this piece. And I had to hold it from the back so he could buff the front of it. And it just like spit little pieces at me, like, and at first, because I had goggles on, not goggles, but like glasses, because at first I didn't, and it kept getting in my eyes, and it really hurt. Like, it was only at the very, very beginning that I was like, no, I can't do this. I'm going to, like, severely damage my eyes if I continue this. But the rest of my face was just completely covered. I mean, you saw the picture. And it took me, I'm not sure, but I think I still have like little black spots in this ear from where I wasn't able to get it all cleaned out. And also this week has been very good for my fingernails, because you know how I bite my fingernails? Well, pretty much the entire week my hands were either so disgusting that I would have to be a complete moron to bite my fingernails, or I had gloves on. So I couldn't bite my fingernails. So they're actually doing pretty good, surprisingly. Another thing is, because it's really, really physical, like hard work, between that and the fact that it was a 25-minute bike ride each way to and from the airport, my metabolism in the past week has skyrocketed, and now I need to go answer the door. Okay, so that was one of my host parents' friends. Apparently they left like a box for her somewhere, so I went and found that, and now she's gone, and I'm alone again. Say, my host sister Anna, her internship is apparently also going on today, and my host dad is working, and my host mom is out with friends. But I slept in today, yay! So now I'm here, obviously. What was I talking about? Something about my internship, but I don't remember what. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Just that my metabolism has gone up, because I've just been like ridiculously hungry all week. Like, the first day I was okay, but then the second day and the third day especially, and then like Thursday, oh gosh, Thursday, I was so freaking hungry. Like, no joke, I think I ate like 2 boxes of pasta. It was ridiculous. Like, at one point my host mom was like, "Are you not eating while you are there?" Like, yes, I am, because I ate 1 box of pasta for lunch, and I had the second box of pasta for supper, like, and I had the entire thing. And now I'm, sitting here eating cookies. I'm apparently a very healthy eater. Ooh, this one's cool looking. Check that out. I'm pretty sure I did this one, but I don't remember. Yay! It's a red horse! My bed is filthy. I'm going to need to change my sheets after I'm done eating these cookies. And now I have no juice, so I will be right back. Okay, and I'm back again. I know apple juice is not something one usually drinks with cookies, but I don't care. So that's really just about. Oh, I forgot something. How did I forget that? Yesterday was I totally don't remember. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yesterday was the end of course ball for my dance course, which it went okay, I guess. One of my friends from my course, on the last day of the course, he had asked me, like, hey, are you going to the ball with anybody? I was like, no. He's like, well, neither am I. I said, do you want to just go together as friends? Just, you know, there's somebody there who we know. And I was like, sure, okay, why not? So the two of us went together, and I was really disappointed, actually. Not in the ball itself. Like, the ball itself was pretty cool, I thought. But in him, because, I don't know, I guess he was just, like, feeling really self-conscious or something. Because he was just, like, really, he just did not want to be there. You could tell. He just, I don't know. I don't want to sound mean about it, but just because of him, it was just not very much fun. There were a couple other times when I danced with somebody else, like other guys who I knew, and that was actually a lot of fun, though. And I learned how to salsa. That was interesting and fun. Salsa is fun. So I really like dancing, like standard dancing. Like, I mean, maybe that sounds like kind of weird, especially for the people who, like, especially for you people back home who have known me all my life as, like, a complete tomboy, which I still am. I just like dancing. It's fun. Oh yeah, and something I forgot to mention earlier. Because of the way the school system works here, there are like 3, or I think maybe even 4, like levels of high school. Like one for the one for like the advanced kids, one for like the average kids. Actually, there's 2 for like the average kids, but they're just a little bit different from each other. And then one for the, I feel bad saying this, one for the kind of like the slower kids. And coming up, I think it's next week, is like this massive, massive exam for the middle kids and the advanced kids, but they're different exams. One for the advanced kids is for the kids who would be like seniors, and it's their final exam that allows them to study in college. And then for the middle kids, it's basically when you're effectively when you're in the 10th grade, is when this middle level, is when schooling ends. So, a bunch of my friends who are in this middle group, they have this really big exam coming up, and it allows them to continue studying at this higher level, which is where I am. So if you could please, like, if you believe in that kind of thing, if you could please pray for them, that they study well and that they do well on this exam, because it's really, really important. And I guess also for the kids taking the big exam to study for college, but I don't really have I don't have as many friends who are older. So, but I have a bunch of my friends on my soccer team are in the middle level, so please be thinking of them. Bye!